How do you actually use positive affirmations? Everybody's heard of positive affirmations, but there's a right way to do it and there's a wrong way to do it. In this video, we're going to go over the right way to do it, at least according to me. If you're curious about the correct way to do positive affirmations, if you've ever wondered how to do positive affirmations, then this is the video for you. Hello, my name is Jesse. Welcome to the channel Open Source Owners, where we talk about what if humans had an owner's manual. Well, positive affirmations would be in that owner's manual because positive affirmations is one of the fastest, clearest, easiest, and most accessible strategies to rewrite our brain, to rewrite our neuroplasticity, and that is a powerfully beneficial coping skill. Positive affirmations is one of the great coping skills. Come on, let's check out how to do it. Okay, step number one, what do you do first? Well, first of all, you make it personalized. You can take a million positive affirmations. I'm going to give you some examples at the end of this video, so stick around for that. And you can use them, and that's great. Basically, a positive affirmation is a phrase that you repeat over and over. That's something that you're aspiring to. It's something where you're not quite there yet, but you're wanting to get there. So you're aiming your consciousness in the direction of the positive affirmation. If you struggle, say, with anxiety or anger, you might have a positive affirmation that is how you would ideally respond to your anger or anxiety, and you keep repeating it because that is the process by which we create new neural networks in our brain. And ultimately, that's how we rewrite negative or bad patterns or habits that we no longer want, including negative self-talk, which is very common. With a lot of the clients I work with, negative self-talk is the predominant form of internal thinking process that people experience. I'm talking like 95% of the thoughts in someone's brain is often negative in its entirety. There's not a lot of kindness. There's not a lot of hopefulness in their mental processes. So positive affirmation, that's a direct way to rewrite the script in your brain, which, by the way, you didn't choose. That script has been installed for you somewhere along in the past. That's another video. So again, the first step is to make it personalized. So what are you working on? Are you working on being a better partner by not yelling? Being a better partner by expressing your emotions better? Are you working on being a better father? Are you working on managing your panic attacks better? Are you working on managing your drinking or your eating patterns? Whatever it is that you're working on, that's where you want to begin. You want to keep positive affirmations personalized. And as such, as you begin to use positive affirmations, you can change them over time. You know, you might fade one in and out every 30 days or so, or 45 days or so. And then you are beginning to rewrite the narrative in your brain and how your brain works based on what you're going through. And that's really key. Step number two, make it present tense. So don't say like, in the future, I will be really good at managing my anger because blah, 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 blah. Instead, make it present tense. I am good at managing my anger. I am this. I do this. Not something that's about to occur. You use it in personalized language. So you use the I am, and then you say what it is in the present tense as if it has already occurred. This is not about tricking your brain. This is about rather setting yourself up to have the lived experience of saying how you will be in the future. But instead of projecting it forward, we try to embody it as if it were already the case. The brain is listening to you. What you say speaks to your subconscious mind, and the subconscious mind listens. Now, the subconscious mind is much stronger, it's much faster, it's much more powerful, and because of that, it takes a lot of just repetition, sort of blind repetition, to really sort of change how the subconscious perceives ourselves and perceives others. By making positive affirmations in the present tense, that again speaks to that subconscious brain, and the brain is listening. The brain begins to go, okay, I guess that's what my master is saying to me. If you want to call yourself the master of your brain, at least that's what we're trying to do, right? So we make it personalized so it really relates to what we're going through, and then we make it present tense so it's something that our brain is saying, oh, I guess I need to start living into this. I need to start embodying this and reflecting that back to my owner, to my master. And number three, say the positive affirmation with heart-brain coherence. Now, what is heart-brain coherence? Well, there's many videos about that, and we'll make one later on this channel. But if you look up heart rate variability, that's where you're going to understand the importance of heart-brain coherence when it comes to things like positive affirmations. All you really have to do is center your focus on your heart, breathe in and out from the heart. So try that now. Just breathe like you have been, but imagine the air going into the heart. And then as you breathe out, imagine it going from the heart. And so this is being heart-brain coherent. And as soon as we say something like a positive affirmation, that sort of completes the channel. The brain now is speaking with the heart, and they're speaking together in a coherent state. You can actually begin to see these coherence patterns if you hook yourself up to some of the software programs that are used by HeartMath and others. It's very cool. It's a form of biofeedback. You can see the change in real time as you begin to do this. Now, you don't need the software equipment. You don't need to see the biofeedback. You can feel it within your own body. So if you just try that, keep breathing in and out from the heart, and now say your positive affirmation. Let's use this one. I live my life in abundance. Say that from the brain, but bring it into the felt experience of the heart. Go ahead and do that now. Keep the breathing going. Don't try too hard. And just say calmly and out loud, I live my life in abundance. And repeat it. I live my life in abundance, feeling it from the heart. And that's it. 1, 2, 3. Those are the simple 3 steps of how to do positive affirmation. Let's now look at some examples. Keeping the heart-brain coherence channel open. So in other words, keep breathing to the heart and then from the heart, and say these out loud as you're watching this video. Here's number 1. I am safe, secure, and have everything that I need. So go ahead and repeat that in heart-brain coherence now. This is an affirmation you might use if you routinely feel unsafe or have chronic stress. I am in control of how I respond next. Say that out loud. Do it from the heart-brain coherence. And you might repeat it 2 or 3 times. Always leave a little bit of space between when you said the first statement and you say the next repetition of that first statement. Another one, I live my life with gratitude for what I have. Keep it heart-brain coherence. If this is not true, or if this is not something you were personally working on, then you would change this and alter this to be more personalized. I take small strategic steps to get out of fill in the blank, whatever relationship you're moving to change or whatever dynamics you're moving to change. I respond to anger with breathing and a short walk until I'm in full control again. Notice how you threaded in other coping skills. Well, when I'm angry, say I'm working on my anger, one of the skills that I was taught in therapy is breathing, and another one I was taught in therapy is walking. So I'm going to combine those two and use a positive affirmation as a daily reminder of what I'm working on with my anger. And the original positive affirmations go all the way back to ancient Egypt and the 42 laws of Mahat. Now, I may have said that name wrong, and it doesn't really matter. Go ahead and read these positive affirmations. Now, if you're struggling to come up with positive affirmations, steal some from people who have written them before. And I can think of no more interesting and no more better 42 examples than the 42 rules of Mahat. Read these here, and you can get a sense of just how powerful they are. Now, if I were doing positive affirmations for myself, I would pick 3 to 5 that are personalized, present tense, and done from a heart-brain coherence. I would write them down. I would read them on that piece of paper every morning and then repeat them as I took a short meditative walk. And I would do that for roughly 5 to 10 minutes, and then I would be done with it. You write them on the sheet of paper so that you read that every day just to remind yourself what you're working on. You can slowly but surely replace positive affirmations as you get more experience and as you find certain ones, okay, I've installed that bit of code. I want to install the next bit of code. And that is precisely how I encourage people to use positive affirmations. Okay, questions for you about positive affirmations. Have you ever used positive affirmations to help rewrite your thinking patterns or self-talk? Through therapy, etc. Have you ever used them? And how can you design specific to you affirmations for your life right now? If you can think of any that would be specific to you that you don't mind sharing, go ahead and leave your positive affirmation in the comment section below. We would all love to read them. And if you're struggling at all with any mental health issues, positive affirmation, or self-talk, well, then consider joining the Home Subscription Service, which is a mentorship program that I run that is all about mental health. And we cycle through these 4 domains, which I consider to be irreducible. You can't work on just 1 or just 2 or just 3 of these 4 domains. You need all 4 in conjunction. And that's precisely what our program aims to do, is cycle through consistently these 4 critical domains of mental health. If you're interested, go ahead and click the link below to learn more. And that was how to do positive affirmations correctly. Remember, the 3 steps are to make it personalized, make it present tense, and use heart-brain coherence. I added strategy, which the strategy I encourage is to write down your positive affirmations, read it every morning very briefly, and then practice it for 5 to 10 minutes at a time. And then you can have a log of your positive affirmations, which you can swap in and out. You can always steal ideas from positive affirmations that were written before, like those original ones from the Egyptians, or new modern ones that are more new agey, but always try to change them slightly to make them more personalized to you and your life. On that note, thank you so much for watching all the way to the end of the video. I hope this helped in some small way, shape, or form. And if it did, if you stuck around this far, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. That helps the algorithms allow us to reach more people just like yourselves. Thank you very much, everybody. Take care of yourselves out there, and I'll see you in the next video.